Hi, this is your superpower kid, Neva Lee Recla. And today I have two very special guests on my show. So the first one is Sean Douglas, and he is amazing. We met at Steve Alsher's New Media Summit and Kelly Polker's, and he was in the United States Air Force. So thank you, Sean, so much for your service.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So without further ado, will you help me welcome our guests, Sean and Emerson?
Emerson. Yep.
Emerson. Hi, Sean.
What's up, girl? How are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I am doing fantabulous because
awesome.
Emerson was born on Friday, the 29th of September, and this is her first podcast.
Cool. Actually, I was born in September. Sometime.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember that because we celebrated your birthday at the New Media Summit.
Yeah. All right. So this I think will be a little different because we have two guests. So, what are your guys' superpowers?
So I think that, and I thought long and hard about this question, and I think that my superpower is I can forecast into the future. Like I can tell when things are going to happen. For example, I am the greatest driver in the world. I'm just saying. So NASCAR, if you're listening, I really want to drive NASCAR, but I'm the greatest driver in the world. I can forecast when there's going to be traffic, and I can weave in and out of traffic. And, I can also tell when I'm
all the cars next to you stop. So then
yeah, right. Right. I could definitely forecast what lane I should be in, but then I can also forecast, like if I'm about to do something dumb, which is pretty regularly, what those consequences are going to be. So I try to make really smart decisions. So I'm really good about forecasting the future. I'm like, this probably isn't going to hold out so well. And Emerson's superpower
I think hers is being cute.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think she has the adorable superpower where nobody can be mad at her. And she is just so
when
beautiful.
When she gets old enough to eat like a cookie, like steal a cookie, you guys can't get mad at her because she's cute.
Because she's just so darn cute.
Yeah. All right. So now I feel like we should do a superhero pose. I think Emerson has the best already, which is sleeping.
Right.
So
let me move her right here. There we go. Super. Whoop, she's falling all over the place. There we go. Let's do it like that. All right. Superhero pose.
Perfect. All right.
You're funny.
All right. So what do you do in the world?
So I am actually active duty Air Force. I've been serving since 2001. And then I'm also on the side a professional speaker. I'm a master resilience implementer. I have my own radio show, an international radio show called Life Transformation Radio. And I'm also an author.
Oh, cool. Hey,
and an awesome dad.
I like that. All right. What is your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do? It's kind of hard. So my favorite thing to do would either be, I don't know, I love building cars. Like that's like my favorite thing to do. Like I was just building a 66 Mustang in my garage. That was super fun. I love meeting new people, but I like sitting maybe an hour or so, hour and a half or so, like at night before the kids go to bed and just watching a show, watching a movie, just, for just an hour of winding down. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean as much if we do it at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because I realize that we still have stuff to do, like make dinner and, chores and stuff. But if we could just sit there for an hour, like maybe 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock, where it's like, okay, show's over. Okay. Time to go to bed. Like we know we're winding down the night, that's probably one of my favorite things to do. Right now we're hooked on Grey's Anatomy. My wife and I were hooked on Grey's Anatomy.
Cool. All right. If you could change anything about the world, what would it be and why?
If I could change anything about the world, I would say that I would take away a lot of the negative thoughts that people have that drive them into depression and anxiety and suicidal thoughts. Like I would take away all those, right? Like all those negative thoughts because sometimes you can have a negative thinking about yourself and use it for good. But sometimes people get really depressed and really sad. And I would take away all those sad and hurtful thoughts.
I like
Definitely.
that. I really like that.
I think we should spread more love throughout the world than hate.
Yeah, I actually have a business called Spreading Light, Love, and Pixie Dust.
I love that. Spreading light, love, and pixie dust.
It's actually where I hand out pictures and poems to wounded warriors and vets.
Really?
Yeah.
That is awesome. I know some veteran podcasters who would love to hear that story.
Oh, really?
I think that's a great story.
Thank you. All right. So, what advice do you have for kids, adults, or both to help them with their superpowers so they can use their superpowers for good?
What I would tell kids to do is find something that you absolutely love to do and find out how you can do it on a huge scale. So like if you love, like my 14-year-old, he's always loved Legos, right? Loved Legos. And if you've never been to Legoland, they build like cars out of Legos. They build buildings out of like huge, like life-size stuff out of Legos. And it takes a really long time. But what if you could build something out of Legos to, I don't know, help disabled kids? Or what if you built something out of Legos as a memorial to something? Like if you did something with Legos, I think that'd be really super cool. But what I'm saying is find what you're passionate about and do it on a really grand scale.
Yeah. So
and then for adults, kind of the same thing, but figure out how you can turn something that you love into your purpose, and you can do it every day without burnout. Because sometimes we get burned out doing a lot of the same things, but find out how you can do it without getting burned out.
I agree. I like that. All right. So now it's time for the break. So we've been talking with Sean Douglas and Emerson Douglas about how to be a superhero, dad, and entrepreneur. We'll be right back.
And you can find me all over Facebook. So during the break, look me up at Facebook.
So why don't you start, just to say that you lead into the break again, but first say before we go to the break, and that's okay, you can get into that.
So before we go to the break, Sean, where can people go to find out more about you?
So my website is www.thesuccesscore, and core is spelled CORPS, thesuccesscore.com. There's links to LinkedIn. There's links to Facebook. You can also look me up on Facebook at facebook.com/Sean Douglas Speaks. Sean is SEAN. And you can also look me up at facebook.com/thesuccesscore.
Perfect. We've been talking with Sean Douglas and Emerson Douglas about how to be a superhero, dad, entrepreneur. We'll be right back.
Are you here to change the world? Do you talk about things like vibration, frequency, awakening, and consciousness? Are you pretty sure you have superpowers? The Superpower Net is unlike normal coaching programs and conscious communities. We provide training, intuitive guidance, peer-to-peer learning, intensive one-on-one coaching, and a high vibrational network of people just like you. When you join the net, you get 24/7 access to a collaborative group of people who support you as you master your personal power and unlock your superpowers. If you're ready to use your superpowers to change the world, then join the Superpower Net today. Visit superpowerexperts.com/the-net to learn more.
Hey, we're back. We've been talking with Sean Douglas about how to be a superhero, a dad, and an entrepreneur. All right, now it's time for it. Let me reach down and get it. Now it's time for, let's try to do ventriloquism for a sec. Super questions. Thank you, Murphy. Bye. All right. So now answering 8 questions, I believe.
Okay.
So, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
I like all shades.
What's your favorite color?
All shades of blue.
All shades of blue. Love it.
Thank you. What's your favorite animal?
Ooh, a koala bear. Love koala bears. I
do
want to
too.
go to Australia and go hug a koala bear.
That's what I want to do. I love koala.
Really?
Yes.
Love koala bears.
Yes. All right. What's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero has to be Batman.
Nice.
Love Batman.
My dad could agree with you on that.
Yep, love Batman.
I like Wonder Woman and Supergirl.
Wonder Woman and Supergirl. Awesome. Good choices.
All right. Thank you. What is your favorite place?
My favorite place? Ooh, my favorite place besides being at home would be, my favorite place. There's so many. I think any place where I'm surrounded by amazing people is a great place.
I like that. All right. What is your favorite holiday and why?
Oh, Christmas. Oh, Christmas. If you don't notice, we have our wreath above our lights and our ceiling because as soon as October hits, it's on. And we win Christmas lighting contests every year. I Griswold my house. So if you have not seen Christmas Vacation, right, with Clark and the whole Griswold family, you have to watch this movie. I Griswold my house.
Tell them what movie we watch at Christmas.
We watched the what's it called? Christmas Story.
The Christmas Story. I like Christmas Story. Yep.
What's funny about that?
I like that. He gets his tongue gets stuck on the pole.
I like when he pulls out the lamp out of the box and he goes, fragile. Must be Italian or French or whatever. Must be European or something, he says. It's like fragile.
We have that ornament.
Yeah, we do. We actually have that exact ornament.
That's awesome.
We put it on our tree.
Our favorite Christmas movie is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
All right. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and what?
Ooh, I think that if I had any superpower, it would have to be either flying or like super strength.
I like that.
Definitely super strength.
All right. So I now I have 3. I used to have 2, but all right. I want to fly, invincibility, and super strength because like you could like pick up objects and like scare your friends.
You could scare somebody by being invincible too. That'd be awesome.
Just like dump a bucket of water on their head.
Right? Like,
And you
what
could, like-
happened?
Hide the evidence. Hide
Right?
yourself. Yeah.
I like it. I like your style. I like where your head's at.
Thank you. All right. What would you say if someone said they didn't like something about you?
What do I say when they don't like something about me?
Yeah.
What I usually tell someone when they say, I don't like this or, whatever they're talking about is I say, okay, well, I respect your opinion and, that's your opinion. And then I just leave it alone.
I like that.
I stay away from negativity. There's no reason to live in negativity.
Awesome. So we've already asked the 8 questions, so, we can cross that
I
off.
have a chance to talk about what you guys have coming up next.
Oh, what do you have coming up next?
What do I have coming? Well, my show is live on Wednesdays, so I'll be doing that. And then I have a couple speaking engagements at Wake Tech in Raleigh, North Carolina. And then I'll be going to Baltimore, Maryland for an event. And I got a couple other things coming up in December, but we're going to be decorating our house like crazy for Christmas because I will win the Christmas lighting contest.
I like where your mind's at.
Well, thank you.
All right. Now it's time for funny face time.
You ready, Emerson? We ready to do funny face?
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Love it.
All right. So,
I think I got like 3 of them in there.
all right. So, yeah,
Any advice you want to add for kid entrepreneurs?
do you have any advice you want to add for kid entrepreneurs? Or
Some advice that I would add or give to kid entrepreneurs is to find someone doing what you want to do and get to know that person. Get to know everything about them, what they do, how they did it, what their story is, so that you don't fall into the same traps that they fell in. There's a lot of mistakes that I made that could be easily avoided if someone would ask me, say, you know, what was this mistake, or how did you overcome this, or and really get to know the person that you're that is doing what you want to do.
exactly.
So, yeah, that's the easiest way. You know, find a mentor, but really more than finding a mentor is just finding out the pitfalls and finding out the things that they did wrong, so that you don't make the same mistakes, and then you'll be on a path to success a lot faster.
I like that.
I think it'll be amazing.
Thank you. All right. So, Mom?
No, not that time.
All right. So, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I keep on forgetting. Would you like to do the sign off with me?
Would I like to do the sign off with you? Sure.
All right. So, I will say, remember, kids, we all have superpowers. Then you and I will both say, and we can change the world.
And we can change the world. Okay.
Remember, kids, we all have superpowers, and we can change the world. All right. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.